reaction when you were traded?
Well, obviously after 11 years as a player and almost I got there as a teenager, we kind of expected that something could happen, and then it seemed like nothing was going to happen. So once it happened and we knew our destination, we got real excited. Because it gives you a chance to compete at the highest level. And once Masai called and talked to some of the guys in there, and everyone said about this, the same about making a run to the title, and that gets your juices going, and it makes you real excited.
What are those days like when you think you're going to get traded and you think you're not going to get traded? Like, walk us through what's going through your mind.
I posted something in social media that was pretty accurate. Maybe not the quality of the singing, but that's the kind of the feeling that you get. You don't know, and it's out of your control. And everyone is talking about it, and everybody is asking you, and you just don't know. But as far as the routine goes, the habit is the same. Like I stayed, with my family and my kids, and that's a pretty good distraction to have.
A look at your top teams in the East, and they all made moves, or most of them. The Milwaukee Bucks, they added Nikola Mirotic. The Raptors added Marc Gasol, and the 76ers added Tobias Harris. So when you look at Gasol coming to the Raptors, do you think they saw that, Tobias Harris getting traded, we have to make a deal as well to try to keep up with this arms race?
I'll take it a step further for you, Chris. It's more so of showing Kawhi Leonard that I'm willing to do whatever. Yes, Boston may not have made no moves. We know Danny, that speaks for what Danny's staying patient. You see him in Milwaukee, Bud Ball, they're shooting more threes, that makes sense. But bigger picture for Toronto, for me, Tough Juice, Masai Ujiri's doing every little thing possible to say, Kawhi, we're going after it this year, and if you sign and stay here for the next 4 or 5 years, there's another big guy to play with you with a defensive mindset, because I know you're a defensive-minded guy, and also offensively, we know we can go through you now to go deep into the playoffs.
3D, I think that's an excellent, observation of looking at the Toronto Raptors, but also I look at the Team West and I look at the Utah Jazz and the moves that they didn't make because the development of the guys that was on the roster. So now I look at the Raptors and I think that they had to make moves because the development of a guy like Siakam.
Yes.
He's a really good player, borderline all-star this season. So now with the development of him, it's like, okay, we're ready now. All we need is one other thing that could put us in the half-court situation, a guy we could play through, and we can get over the hump.